Howdy. I still want to talk a bit about the Greek Balkan region, since we have quite some quake activity there. That's from 48 hours. And if we put a week on, there is quite much going on. And I thought I'd go over to Windy and check if there's some more SO2 activity in the region. And there is. It's this region here. And I zoomed in. And I noticed this very interesting looking lake, Castoria. And as we know, SO2 is related to volcanoes. That's why we have SO2 also here on Windy for people to monitor volcanic activity. Here we are on Google Earth, Castoria. And if we put the pictures on here, how funny. We have a dragon's cave. Yeah. Is there just one picture of the dragon cave? There should be much more of them. Historical landmark. Dragon cave. And I would say this in a way looks all like rhyolithic lava. Which is in a way water-based lava, since it doesn't contain much metals, mostly silica. And there is always included a big amount of water. And I think just the shape of this is already really intriguing. And here, Folklore Museum. If we go to their page, if we can find it somewhere. Digital Castoria, Greece. Thank you, Google, for translating that. Museums and visitable places. Check this out, what you find there. First of all, as you would expect, really interesting statues. And then you go down a bit and we find fossil forest, delicious. Petrified wood forest. And furthermore, thermal baths. You don't get thermal baths without heat. And the heat is coming from underneath. The Dragon Cave and Neolithic settlement of Avgi. So, we have the dragon. We have thermal baths, heat and water. We have petrified wood, and it's all very interesting. Even though they say that if we read about this petrified wood a bit, they tell it's really old, 20 million years ago. But the problem is, petrified wood can also be made electrically, and it doesn't take that long to get it done. So this 20 million years might be wrong after all. Maybe it was 12,000 years. Or 6. Who knows? But I wanted to show you also Castraki, which isn't that far away from that place. And I have to say, I was like, whoa, when I saw that. Check this out. That's amazing. And I guess you can find many, many, many caves in these mountains. That's something really fascinating. That's amazing. And you could imagine some time ago there was a lightning bolt. And it stopped there, and all that got instantly petrified, fused together. Here you can see how it was wet because it has these liquid forms. So I guess there was quite much water involved in that. But it didn't burn the structures. Are there just 2 pictures here? No, there are more. What I mean with this, not burned the structures. Yeah, that's basically the lightning bolt I was talking about just before. The heavenly pillar. This could be 3 stages of the polar configuration. But if you watch at the house's walls here, it is brownish grayish, but the mountains are darker because they have been burned to some degree. And I don't know, I don't think that these are made by humans. There might have been some lightning strike here and here, you know. I don't know. Or maybe the water rose inside of this stony pillar outside and poured out of that. So let's draw me. Let's give me a try to draw what I mean. That's a lightning bolt. Make the connection here. And inside of that we have the water. They meet. Water maybe dropped down here as the lightning bolt stopped. Because inside it's not dark and there are like indentations inside. Maybe there could be some channel which goes inside of that mountain all the way down to the groundwater. Or maybe, what also could be possible, these got formed to some degree while still being underwater. And just later on, after the water retreated, they stood still up. But that's a really fascinating landscape, which isn't far from the SO2 emissions, craters, lakes, and all these kind of things. And I just, again, want to point out how it's dark here on this side and how bright it is here. And how everything looks in a way that it has really been liquid once. Or the viscosity was really different. And maybe they were just mud piles, but since they were hot, they just dried out and stood up like that. But maybe this fusing a mud pile together with electricity until it's dried up might look like that. I will put links below to this place. That's really, really amazing. Things like you would expect from China. Yeah. Here's the toilet, I guess. Just drops down. But anyway, I leave it here. Thanks. Bye.